Okay, so this is not Famicom Detective Club music, but this is Ace Attorney music. And I think it still fits, because we got a mystery on our hands, y'all. Emio, the smiling man, the serial murderer, is back after 18 years. Or is he? It's a mystery. Ooh, is it a copycat? Is he actually back? Why are the methods so different? Why are the victims different? Something doesn't add up here. Well, Chris Adobo is on the case, and the Famicom Detective Club Utsugi Detective Agency. Yeah, last week we started this demo, and I'm gonna be honest, it's still the demo version for those who are just tuning on in. I don't have the game yet. It was supposed to ship over the weekend and come tomorrow. I have my Best Buy order. It still says we're packaging your item, so I'm hoping it goes out by like tonight, because it won't come tomorrow if that's the case. But it has to come tomorrow, or else I can't continue playing this game. I could buy it digitally, sure, but I don't want to. I'm trying to like not double dip on Nintendo games as much as I want to support Nintendo. I don't think they need the help that much. I do want to, show support for the physical copy and be like, hey, people want physical games, Nintendo. Please keep making them. So yeah, in the absence of more songs for this game, I elected to play some Ace Attorney music. And I will agree, Apollo Justice has some of my favorite songs in the entire series. I don't know what it is, like, it just is a different vibe from even like 5 and 6. I do like the music in 6 though too. But I digress. It is not time for Apollo Justice, even though his trilogy just came out. His quote-unquote trilogy. It's time for the Smiling Man. So let's put a smile on that face and get right into it, shall we? Baby! So I read it off stream, but just to repeat myself, if we finish the demo, see, doesn't this just sound like Apollo Justice music? Seriously though, does this song not sound like Apollo Justice music to y'all? I'm honestly asking this question, like that's the immediate thing I thought of. It really does sound like Ace Attorney. It just made me in the mood to play some Ace Attorney, but the time will be neither here nor there, I don't think. I have time this year to play it. Persona 3 and Like a Dragon just took up so much of the year already. But I won't complain about having more detective games to play. Oh, yeah. So last time we learned about this. We learned a little bit about the history behind the merge. Oh, actually, it's going to review the plot for me. Cool. I do really like when mystery games have this kind of thing. Alright, so a middle schooler, age 15, Eisuke Sasaki. His head was covered with a paper bag with a smiley face, which is similar to murders from 18 years ago. One's unsolved, no less. Made by Emio, the smiling man. Or at least, that's what the murders turned into as far as urban legends go. According to what Ayumi found out about Eisuke Sasaki's family, he seemed normal enough, but he was sneaking out at night. He was getting mysterious phone calls. He went out on his own, still in his middle school uniform. So what's going on there? I said it last time, but it's really cool how it feels like Ayumi is going off on her own and finding clues. It's almost as if we could have an entire other game that's just set from her perspective. So what I did, Chris Adobo over here, we went back to the police station in order to see if there was any news about the autopsy or any other evidence found. And we're meeting with Detective, what's his name? Kimiharu Kamada. Inspector Kimiharu Kamada, who is a longtime friend of Detective Utsugi. Should I call him a detective? He's part of a detective agency, but he's not like actually part of the police force. He's a private eye. Kamada is part of the police force. The person we work for is a private eye. So I'm wondering what the proper termage is there. But we're meeting with him. He gave us some information about the murders from 18 years ago, which is a lot more than we can say about what Daisuke Kamihara gave to us. Like, he tried to help us, but really he just wanted to perv on his coworkers. So let's not talk about Daisuke, please. Like, he's probably the smiling man. Look at that, he's smiling right now. He's clearly guilty. He's clearly guilty. P.I.? Okay, P.I. Utsugi. Got him. Let's murder him. I mean, what? Yeah, about to put a smile on that face. Yeah. So, you know, besides that, like, we also learned about the circumstances between Junko Kuze, who's another detective from the agency. How's the volume, by the way? It feels a little loud. I don't know. It's probably okay, right? Turns out she became a detective because of the unsolved mystery of her brother who disappeared around the same time that the paper bag murders were taking place. So even though he wasn't directly a victim, it is suspicious that he disappeared around the same time. So maybe it's connected. We don't know. For now, we finished interrogating, or, you know, conversing with Kamihara over here. Wait, no, that's not his name. Is that his name? Kamada. So, it's time for us to travel on to the scene of the crime and see what else we can find out. At least I think we got everything here. Thank you so much for your time, Inspector Kamada. I should be on my way now. Sure thing. If you need anything else, just stop by. I will. Thank you. Daisuke Adachi, basically. By the way, how old are you now, Adobo? 19! I'm 19, sir. No longer just a little kid. That's right, I solved my high school detective murder. I solved my amnesia murder. And now it is time for me to solve my adult murders. That's why this game is rated M. Because the protagonist is finally old enough to be in an M-rated game. So you wouldn't have heard about those previous murders at the time they were committed. I would have, I just wouldn't have remembered it because I was a baby. No, sir. Just trying to learn everything I can now. That's good. You need to immerse yourself to try to understand. I'm glad to hear you're approaching this investigation with the right attitude. And I'm hopeful that you'll bring an outsider's perspective to it. Might be the key to our solve. Yes, sir! I'll do my best! Good. I'm counting on you. Yes, sir. Where are you headed next, by the way? Volume's good? Okay. I do have, like, my personal volume a little high, so that if something is really loud, it'll be, like, super loud to me, so that I can turn it down. But around here is, like, it's good if I wasn't streaming, but for me, it's like, I feel like I'm trying to yell over it. But I think that's good, because it helps me project. Where are you headed next, by the way? Well, I was wondering if I could take another look at the crime scene. Do you mind? I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Can't let you do that, Star Fox. Did they already move the body? Just pull your leg, rookie. You're a part of Utsugi Detective Agency, so you get full access. Oh, cool. Wow. I'm glad they're not just letting a kid roam around. Maybe that's why he asked my age, so that it's like, oh yeah, he's an adult, he's fine. Oh, thank you. Some locations may be taped off, but you can ignore that. Go ahead and investigate. Just, yes? Don't tell Kuze. Oh. Oh, is she gonna be jealous because she's assigned to the case? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Skein of the cream. Here's the pump station where Eisuke Sasaki's body was found. Now, if I know my ace attorney, this may be where the body was found, but it may not necessarily be the scene of the crime. I mean, they'll call it the scene of the crime for the purposes of the investigation, but it may not be where the murder took place. You know, you gotta always consider that. I've got the green light from Inspector Kamada. Time to check it out. What is a pump station? I have no idea. I'm assuming it, like, pumps water? Like, maybe it's, like, pumping sewage throughout the sewer system or something? The body was found around here. Oh, wow. There's a whole other gate around here. An early morning passerby saw him lying strangely on the ground and called the police. I'm sure that was a terrible shock. Why would anyone have passed by here? Well, didn't they say it was a jogger? Time to make a phone call. Wait, can I just like put in a number? I can put in a number? Okay, hold on. Can I just call the police? The number for emergency in Japan is 119. Oh my god, it works. Oh my god, it's working. 119, what is your emergency? Hey, stop the prank calls! There's people with real emergencies trying to call! Look, you know what? I thought the police might want to know about this. I just wanted to talk to Kamada. So, if you're in America and you know the emergency number as 9 and then 11, then if you want to know the one in Japan, you just have to do it backwards. Easy to remember, right? That's pretty handy to know. There's no one to talk to. Well, I could have told you that. It's a lonely place. What does it say? Kihan kono chu ni. I can't read this. Fence. I think Eisuke's body was found in front of this fence. What a lonely place. I can't help but imagine him with that terrible paper bag on his head. There are warning signs here. One from the police and one from the water department. So it's a water pump station. How long has this facility been here? It looks a little dilapidated. Oh, is there maybe something in the bush? Bushes seem normal. No signs of trampling or anything knocked over. Okay, but look inside the bush, though. I don't see anything here that might be a clue. Is this a schedule? The lock? Pump station. What's going on in here? I'm strangely intrigued. Okay, let's have a look around back. Okay, they said they could investigate the crime scene, but I think this is trespassing at this point. I didn't see anything out of place in the back of the pumping station, but there's a path leading up to the back side of the facility. So this isn't a dead end after all. I wonder if the person who found the body came through here as some kind of shortcut. I don't see anything else of interest. That path is going to be important, mark my words. Still, it's pretty spooky. I almost feel like the smiling man is watching me from the shadows. Who could have come here and done such a terrible thing to Eisuke Sasaki? Spoopy! Ooh, I'm getting chills. I don't think there's anything else to look at, though. Let's take the bus back to the office. Basu. Alright, let's go to the basute. Basute wa doku desu ka? Let's see. The next bus is arriving tomorrow? In an hour? Damn it, what is this? The buses in Los Angeles? Oh, the buses in LA are so bad. When I was riding the bus to work, there were days where I'd have to wait an hour, and I'm like, this bus is supposed to come every 15 minutes. What the hell happened? Where'd they go? Jeez, the animation is so extra. Like, I saw his sleeve, unfurl. Oh, no. It might be faster to walk back. Hello? Is that a car? Oh, it's Kamihara. Oh no, but Kuze's in the car. She driving? Yes, she has an American car? The driver's seat's on the left? Hey, yo, boy detective. Looks like you're working hard on our case. Thanks. Yeah, because somebody's got to do it. Kamihara Dachi. Oh, Detective Kamihara. I should actually be thanking you. Oh, please. Anyway, what's up? Notice anything new? If you found something different, maybe thanks to our private investigator mindset, please let me know. I'm afraid I didn't find much. Japanese car driver seat's on the right. See, that's what's confusing me, because it looks... Unless... Oh, okay. It looked to me like Kuze was sitting in the left side, and I assume she was the one driving, but maybe she's sitting in the right. It's kind of ambiguous. It looks like she's sitting in the left, but the angle may be, like, weird. And then Kamihara might have been the one driving either. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I can't see the steering wheel from here. It actually does look like the part of the dashboard that extends is on the right side here. But, you know, there are imported cars in Japan. Like, it's not impossible. That was a whole plot point in Phoenix Wright. I'm afraid I didn't find much. Ah, well, let me know if you do find something, or if I can help in any way. I won't. Isn't he supposed to be one of the primary investigators? Looks like Kuze finished her call. Can I just call for Kuze instead? Kuze! Kuze-san! I'm on my way back to the station, but... Yeah! But yeah, okay, cool. How's the investigation going on your side? I'm kinda stalled out. But don't worry about me, boy detective. Anyway, if I find anything, I'll share the info with... never mind. Huh? Haven't you heard of confidentiality? I can't actually share more info with you. Is it because Kuze's listening now? Well, now he sounds like he knows what he's talking about. Have you noticed anything new here? Why is he staring at me so intensely? Well, boy detective. Yes, why did he suddenly get all serious? You got a haircut, didn't you? Not recently. What? I didn't, but... Dang it. Usually that's what people are looking for when they ask if you've noticed something new. Look, this is not about vanity. Oh boy. Alright, anything new about Kamihara? About you? Nothing? Alright, I'm gonna look at Kuze now. I keep wanting to say Zuko for some reason. Detective Kuze! Detective Kuze! Detective Kuze! Car. It's just Detective Kamihara's car. Is it an official police vehicle? Doesn't look like it has a siren or anything. I'm looking at you. You got any tells? Are you keeping a secret? Seems like he's returning from an investigation, but where though? I'm thinking. Something seems off about him. He's an imposter! He's been replaced. He's replaced the real Kamihara. I'm gonna ask about HK's case. I'm gonna call for Kuze. What is it? Nani. I'm gonna call Kuze. I'm gonna think some more. Is he being even stranger than he was yesterday? I like the acknowledgement that he was strange. He will always be strange. Hey, Kamihara. Hey, bud. Earth the Kamihara. Okay, I'm about to... Detective Kamihara's car is parked here. I'm about to slap a fool if you don't open up and tell me everything you know. Since you asked me about noticing things, there's something that I'm hoping you notice. What, that you drive? Did he cut his hair? It looks exactly the same. This guy's a little weird, not a good weird. He's a dachi weird. And you know, like, I would imagine that the writer of this game has seen Persona 4. It was so popular in Japan. Alright, I'll look around some more. I will look at your tie. Did you get a new tie? I wonder if he's always been this way. Are you waiting for a bus? You know they don't come by very often. How did I get here in the first place? Yeah, I took a look at the schedule. Oof. He's not a real detective if he doesn't have milk and a sweet bean bun, that's for true. What's up, Iron Sharp? How's it going? He clearly needs to be fetching Detective Dojima some coffee. This Adachi-ass mother lover. Come on. I was actually just thinking how it would be faster to walk back to the office. Jeez, faster than an hour? Nah, you don't want to do that. You get all sweaty. Not a good look. Yeah, you're probably right. Good exercise, though. Well, I'd give you a ride if I could. Why not? Are you just rubbing it in my face? But yeah. Okay, but why? Kuze's on another call, huh? I'm gonna look at your car one more time. It's not even that nice. Hello? The game's not doing anything. Hello? Oh, I pressed the B button. I see. Oh, Kuze! Hi. Kami, we've gotta go. Your mom's calling. Sorry, I'm getting called away. Oh yeah? Well, before you leave, the bus doesn't come by often, does it? Can I ask Kuze to give me a ride? Not sure I'm brave enough right now. Do it, or you'll be standing here for an hour, Mr. Detective Club, John Detective Club. Okay, but what do I do? I'ma think. He approached me, but it seems like something's going on with him. I guess I shouldn't hold him up any longer. I think I'll just wait for the bus. But thanks for your concern. Gotcha. Well, take care then. See ya. Matana. Don't tell me the game has me wait for a real-life hour before the bus comes. A Toyota Century? Luxury cars in the Famicom era? Yeah, this game does take place in 1991, I want to say. Like, it depends, because I don't think they give a solid year, but it is 2 years after the previous game that came out in, like, 88 or something. Like, 88, 89. So it either takes place in 1990 or 1991. Cool! I'm at a bus stop. What do you guys normally do when you're at a bus stop? Do you just look at your phone? You play the Wordle? Play the NYT connections? Average day in rural Japan. Just get a scooter license, scoot on out of there. Imperial change of rulership ceremony. Use one of them to ferry the Imperial family. That's so funny to think of, like modern day cars. At this point, it's like a past car, but in the context of the game, it's modern day, used in like ceremonies and stuff. I guess there's no choice but to wait for the bus. How should I pass the time? I don't know. Call somebody? Huh? Did I run out of battery? Huh? The battery seems pretty low. Well, it's a phone from the 90s. What do you expect? Now that I think of it, I don't remember charging the phone last night. Maybe I'll wait until it's an emergency. Fine. It's funny because yo, Iron Sharp, you didn't see it, but there's a mode where you can actually dial numbers on the phone, and I did call 119, and it actually did call the police. Oops. I should have listened to Ayumi about this. Oopsie. I can't even play Snake on my phone. SMH. The days of pre-lithium batteries. They're probably nickel cadmium. Ugh. Yeah, I'm sorry, John Detective Club. Your phone's cooked. You didn't charge it, you let it discharge. That's really bad for all those old batteries. Can't you just come pick me up? As if I'd ever say that to her for real. I mean, maybe. Maybe he'd say that to that other police officer lady. Detective Kamihara, please come back. Just kidding. I think I'm going insane. Who should I call? Oh, I can call a cab. I'll just dial 104 to get the operator to connect me. Do I have money for a cab? Oh my god. Oh my god. Was that actually the solution? Was that actually the solution? To, like, wait until my character thought of calling a taxi? That's hilarious. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I can't believe this was a solution. I thought I just had to wait. Wow. Nickel cadmium, wait till dead to then fully charge. Yeah, no. It's, I'm so happy that lithium batteries are a thing now. They're so much more convenient. Just waiting for the next big technology. People talking about graphite batteries. I'm so smart for thinking of this. Cell phones are amazing. Okay, so to be fair to the character, he just got a cell phone the other day, so he's never had one before, so he probably didn't think to do that. And there's probably not a payphone anywhere near here, so, you know. Yeah, well, he did think to do it, because I made him think to do that. Origination, any detectives in the chat? Ori, weren't you streaming today? How was it? Did you do some good arts? Welcome to the Detective Club. What if I commissioned you to draw Ayumi? What if that was a thing? Thank you, Mr. Utsugi. Now it's an emergency. I'm gonna be waiting. Oh no. Oh no. What if this is one of those things where it's like it seems insignificant, but later it's gonna matter? Like, what if later I'm gonna need to call in order to escape like a basement I've been tied up and captured, and it's like if I don't use the battery now, then I'll have battery later. Maybe I'll wait until it's an emergency. It's an emergency now. Detective Kamihara is gone. It was good to hear all that backstory about him from Inspector Kamada. Hello? I know he can seem careless, but he's actually a fine detective. He's smart and he's got good instincts. Terrible shot, though. You must have seen how he gets on with Detective Kuze. As in, not well. I ship it. But at the end of the day, they may seem like opposites, but they're quite the duo. Kuze is wound tighter than a coil. She needs that loose energy that Kamihara brings. Since the two of them started working together, Detective Kuze is really mellowed out. Classic adventure game scenario. I'm assuming you can't actually mess up things about this game. If he's sharing that about Kuze, maybe she's just as hard on him as she is on Detective Kamihara. It's all about Kamihara. His aim was so bad on the shooting range, Kuze came to me directly and asked if I could ban him from carrying a firearm. I would agree. I suppose it's no laughing matter if you're on the field with him. I'm sure Kuze and Kamihara have a good working relationship. She does seem to be yelling at him every time I see them together, though. Maybe he's into that shit. Maybe yelling is her love language. Damn it! Still thinking, but hardly any time has passed. Alright, I'm gonna use the phone. Wait. Oh no. Oh no, did I miss my chance? At this hour, it might be hard to find a taxi. I'm gonna look at schedule. Acetate. There's only one bus per hour, and they stop running pretty early. Have I made my bed, and am I now sleeping in it? Is it just not possible to call for a taxi anymore? I think I'll just sit tight and wait. Okay. So, how you doing, chat? How's life? Do y'all have a good Labor Day weekend if you celebrate it? Ha 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 ha. Hee 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 hee. Ho ho. Ha ha. Sprint, thanks for shouting out Ori. Wow. We're just stuck here forever. Hey, question for the chat. When's the longest you've waited for a bus? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm at least glad I live in a time where Uber is an option. Back when I was taking the bus to work, because I used to take the bus to work. I can't even use my cell phone. I guess I have to wait for the bus. Unless... I can't let this discourage me. There's got to be another way to call a taxi. Alright, taxi! Let's call a cab. I'll just use my mysterious powers. Close my eyes and go to sleep. 50 minutes? Oh, that sounds about right. Yeah, when I used to take the bus to work, some days it would just not arrive, and I just have no idea. It was actually worse when I was, like, leaving work. because the schedule goes from like every 15 minutes to every 30 minutes, which really means like every hour, because Los Angeles. So then, like, if the bus didn't come after an hour and it was already like 7 p.m. and I start stream at 8 p.m., by the way, yeah, you know, I was already a streamer while I was still going to work by bus, I'd be like, okay, well, I'm going to be late for stream if I don't get there, if I don't like leave now. So, yeah, you know, I'm paying the $15 or whatever. I'm calling an Uber, even though I live close enough to work the bus. It's just I can't afford to have that happen. So heck me, I guess. Yeah. Before the pandemic, my work did a thing where I got $100 bonus every month for taking public transit to work instead of carpooling, and it was sort of like incentive to like try to get the company greener or whatever, and like maybe the company got bonuses by doing that from the government or something. I'm not sure how it worked. All I know is, like, hey, if I get $100, it pays for my bus pass, so, like, sure, why not? I'll pocket the extra, like, $60. Because a monthly bus pass was only, like, $40. 30-something. So, yeah, you know. It was nice, but now they don't have that, so I just drive to work. Yay! Your bus is on 30-minute increments. But is it reliable? That's the question. Unlike Japan, where, like, somehow buses come every 10 minutes on the dot, like sometimes faster, and then they just have to wait there because they're early. Like, that doesn't happen. What do you mean early? What do you mean early bus? Like early train? Wow. Your hometown's bus routes around 30-minute increments. NYC was unreliable. I can imagine. I saw those videos of like people on the New York bus, and there's like an angry lady like I'm gonna be late. Ah! And then like somebody else was like, we're all gonna be late. It's New York. We're all late. Ah. One wonder you're coming home from school, your bus was late, shut down midway, wait for another one. You hop on one more bus to get home, and it crashed. No. Poor Twyla. That sounds terrible. I hope it wasn't too cold. Miku's buses are reliable unless you're trying to cross the bridge during rush hour. Sounds right. Squidgy, welcome on in. We're talking about buses, because this game made us wait for a bus in real time. Close my eyes and summon a taxi with my mind! I mean, it's worked before. That one time when I wished we'd have another sunny day. Is that the sound of a car approaching? I can feel it. I can feel it. Come on, universe. Send a cab to the PI you need. Ikimasu. Let's go. Come on. Wow. What? Huh? Oh, did Kamihari call me a taxi? Did Kamihara call me a taxi? Oh, wow. What a dude. Wow, what a guy. I realize it's probably what happens. That's probably what actually happened. Manifested. Notice they drive on the left side of the road. Wow. Because that's what you do in Japan. NYC public transport intentionally terrible. There's a book called The Power Broker. City Planner was a jerk. Great. And now everyone has to suffer. I get points now. I'm psychic. Huh? Did I really summon a taxi? Hop in! You're heading to the station, yeah? What? I'm going to talk to him. Come on, hop in! Well, I gotta make sure I'm not getting kidnapped. Oh, okay. Are you sure about this? Don't you have someone else to pick up or something? Wow, I just got in a taxi. It already cost 1,000 yen. What a ripoff. In 90s yen? Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Huh? No, I'm here to pick you up. Me? Gungaga? Really? You know, this is a conversation to have before you get in the car. You're here to pick me up specifically? Yeah, boss called and said I had a fare out waiting at this bus stop. Huh. I mean, if you think about it, a bus stop is a pretty good place to, like, get picked up by a taxi. It's like a nice landmark, like, it's meant for being picked up, you know? Just, don't do it at an actual bus stop in, like, the US, because then you hold up the actual bus. Yeah. He's come to pick me up. pickup line, baby. I don't have to say anything. The Riz is automatic.
You're saying you didn't call me?
I mean,
Guess someone else arranged it for you.
What do you know their name? Kamihara? Kamada? Utsugi? Miyamoto? Sakurai? Go Time says on New Year's Eve celebrated a friend's birthday. Your friend's birthday's on New Year's Eve? Heck. I've heard that's a curse more than a blessing, because my old college roommate had a birthday on Christmas. I'm like, do you get twice as many presents? And he's like, no, I get half as many presents because people don't give me Christmas and birthday presents. They just give me Christmas presents. I'm like, oh, that sucks actually. Oh no. Yeah, okay. There are no buses. Their phone died. Oh no. 45 to an hour walk. Ouch. Well, I'm glad you made it, Go Time. At least it was good exercise, right? The driver's the murderer. Oh no! The smiling taxi man. Could it have been Detective Kamihara? Thank you for calling the cab for me, Dice. No, I'm not gonna call him Dice. That was really helpful.
Oh, hey.
Yes, what is it?
Did you know that the cops found a body not too far from where I picked you up?
Yeah, I am the body. I'm resurrected. Yeah, I am, I heard about that. Is this like a 3D model that was, like, drawn over? Because, like, look at the speedometer or whatever gauge this is. Like, it's like polygonal. This game, did they draw this by, like, tracing over a 3D model? What the? Yeah, about that body.
I heard a rumor that a kid was killed somewhere around here the other night.
Word travels fast.
Yeah, something crazy like that, you know? People are gonna talk. I guess the kid was in middle school. Poor guy.
Yeah. Christmas birthday sucks, can't host a party properly, everyone's being family. That's true too. I wonder, like, do people with Christmas birthdays celebrate it, like, just in January or something? I never considered, because my birthday is in September, so I've always had the problem where, like, I never really had friends to invite to my birthday parties because I would have just started a school year, and a lot of the times I just don't know the kids in my class yet. So I realize, I wonder, like, how much your birthday month influences the friends you make in your life. Because, like, if your birthday's in, like, April, then you can easily invite all the people you made friends with since, like, the school year started in, like, late August, early September. And then, like, you just invite them to your birthday party. Or, like, if your birthday's in summer, you can, like, you can connect with friends and be like, yeah, everyone's off school, summer birthday party, wow, have ice cream. But if your birthday's in, like, winter, if your birthday's around Christmas, then it's gonna be like, people are busy, people are, like, visiting family, or they have, like, other plans. Or, like, if your birthday's in, I don't know, like, just any other inconvenient time, like around Thanksgiving or something. I don't know, that might suck. Like, if it's not during school, you can't celebrate, like, you can't do that thing where your mom brings cupcakes to your school to celebrate your birthday, and then you make friends that way. My birthday is next Friday, on Friday the 13th. Is it actually a 13th again? Oh, it was always a 13th. That's my birthday. It's actually a Friday. It is. I was actually born on a Friday the 13th. You can probably guess what year I was born from just that alone if you're a true detective. But man, yeah, no, it's a Friday again. Well, how about that? How about that, yo? Nintendo. Celebrate birthdays in one of your classes. Your birthday's September 16th, too early in the year. Yeah, that's the same thing, because my birthday's on September 13th, and that's always been the problem. I mean, one time my mom brought Filipino rice cakes. My mom bought Filipino rice cakes for the class, and that was cool. And then I told my teacher, my mom told my teacher what they're called, and my teacher was like, let's just call them rice cakes. because the Filipino word for it is puto. And if you live in Southern California, that means something else. Anyway, an ad's about to start, so I'm sorry, y'all. I can't snooze it anymore. I've been snoozing it, so I'll be right back in 3 minutes, y'all. We'll just talk in the meantime. Yeah. I don't know how that discussion went off track, but we started talking about Ghostbusters and the pantsing of Dan Aykroyd. If you want to know all about that, you have to watch it during stream. I'm sorry. But we're back. We're still in this taxi. The driver is talking about the case. Word has spread. And I do wonder, maybe he knows some rumors that we don't know that'll lead us to a new lead.
Hell of a thing for a kid to get killed in a place like that, huh? I mean, maybe the killer figured they could count on the place be deserted, you know?
Yeah. Here's the thing, like, the killer clearly was the person on the phone who called Sasaki out here to be killed. So, I'm guessing this is actually the scene of the crime. But the real questionable thing is, why was there a jogger this far out, just like, who was able to find the body? Because even if they're just passing by, they still kind of had to go into the pump station area to find the body. I don't know, it's a little fishy. It's a little Twilight fishy.
So what were you doing there anyway? Are you some kind of police detective or something?
Yup, I'm the newest hire. I'm only 19. Not exactly. I'm, how can I put it? What? Dude, you don't have to lie. Just say you're a PI.
Come on, son, you look like you're in high school, aren't you?
Hey, I've graduated, thank you very much. Hey! I'll have you know, there's a cute lady at the police station who said I was tall.
I drive past all the time for work, but I've never picked anyone up there. So I gotta ask, what were you up to?
I just had some business to attend to.
I see. Sorry, I don't mean to pry.
I wonder if this is how Yakuza 3 or 4 is, with Kiryu as a taxi driver. He often drives by this area for work? You said you drive through this area often.
Yeah, I do. I was actually out here the night before last. Probably around 10 p.m.
Eh? Oh? Fishy's the murderer. No! We haven't ruled out that someone driving by may have seen something. It's right next to the road. Maybe the driver saw something. Did you see anything noteworthy when you drove through this area the other night?
Anything noteworthy?
Yes, anything at all could help.
Let me think.
Let me think as well. Let's talk to the driver. Okay.
Let's see. Maybe there was something. Oh, right, I almost forgot. What is it?
I killed him.
I saw a motorcycle parked there the other night.
Beep-doo-be-doo. You saw yourself killing the person. Ah, that must be how the smiling man got there. The smiling friend. A motorcycle, huh? You'd think there'd be tracks? A motorcycle.
I'm positive that I saw a motorcycle parked over there the other night, around 10 p.m., I'm sure of it.
Oh?
Yeah, it was a nice looking bike. But,
Huh?
I'm guessing the rider was just, making a pit stop.
A pit stop? Why there?
Bathroom break, kid. You ever see a bike on the side of the road? The rider's probably taking a piss.
Oh my god, they're saying piss in a Nintendo game. Okay. He's pretty confident about this interpretation. Maybe it's better that he doesn't think anything of it. Can I ask about piss? Rated M for piss. Time to take a piss! Hoo-hoo!
I see it all the time. Nothing else to say except I'm dang sure the driver stopped there to pee.
Alright, maybe they left DNA evidence. Oh, it's the early 90s. They're only barely finding out what that is.
I see it all the time. Nothing else to say except I'm dang sure that... Okay.
You know, it's crazy. It is actually crazy that, like, the early 90s is when, like, DNA, like, sure, like, evidence that links to a person, like fingerprints and stuff, and, like, hair color matching was a thing already. But, like, DNA really took off as a thing in science. You know, cloning Dolly the sheep. What year was that? What year was Dolly cloned? What year Dolly sheep? 1996. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so long ago now. Oh man, that's almost 20 years. That's 18 years ago. It was such a big thing for those who may not have been, like, if you may not have been that sapient during the 90s, that was like the whole freaking reason Metal Gear Solid is about, like, DNA, your genes, Snake, the dominant and recessive genes. Like, science was going crazy when Dolly got cloned, and it's like, DNA, it defines everything about who you are. And then we watched, like, videos in like elementary school about the ethics of cloning, and, like, it just turned out to be a big old nothing burger. Like, yeah, you can do it, but there's not really much of a reason to. Like, there are services out there that'll clone your pets, but they're not going to be the same dog. They're not going to be the same cat. Like, they'll be exactly the same genetically, but, like, environmental factors will give them a completely different personality. And it's like, you didn't really make your dog again. You made, like, your dog a brother. An identical twin brother, basically. And it's crazy. It's crazy the lengths that people will go. But, like, that's pretty much the extent of it. Like, there's research and stuff still being done, of course, and there's, like, practical applications for cloning. It's just like, it never, like, also, like, the movie Gattaca, like, it never became that. It never became, like, designer babies. I mean, it can in the future once, like, we figure out CRISPR, but, like, for now we don't have to worry as much. The 90s being 30 years ago is crazy. Oh, they say 1828. See, like, math is hard. Math is hard because it doesn't feel like that long ago. It turned into a nothing burger because of ethics laws. Well, heck yeah. Thank freaking goodness. Same as Y2K. Well, I don't think, well, there may have been laws passed on Y2K, but I don't think that's why Y2K wasn't as much of a problem. Y2K wasn't as much of a problem is because computers, like, sure, some of them were programmed to use, like, the last 2 digits as a year, but for the most part, computers actually use Unix timestamps. For the most part, computers actually just, like, stored dates in a number that did not care about the year 2000 at all. So that was a lot better than people were afraid it was going to be. Now, what y'all have to really worry about, I believe 2038. Let me just double check that real quick. Unix timestamp, greatest time. Yeah, 2038. January 19th, 2038 at 3:14 a.m. UTC time. That's when we have to worry, because that is when UTC timestamps roll over. That is the actual Y2K. And the fact that it's going to happen in my life makes me a little scared because I am a programmer. I'm a programmer, and I know for a fact we have databases that use that. So I'm like, what do I do? What do we do about that? I don't know. Am I still going to be like an engineer, like, on the ground in 2038, or am I going to be like a senior manager at a company somewhere that, like, started up with a different date format? I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Alright, well, anything else, Mr. Man, about peeing? So there was a motorcycle parked at the crime scene around 10 p.m. on the night of the murder. It's concerning, to say the least. And if the killer was riding on a motorcycle, then they must have killed Eisuke there. I can't imagine transporting a body on a motorcycle. Of course, Eisuke's bicycle was at the scene of the crime, so it stands to reason that he rode to the scene himself. I think it's most likely that Eisuke was killed at the pump station, but why was a motorcycle parked there? Because it belongs to the man? Because it has to be belonging to the man. It must be for some other reason. Yeah, it has to be. It's pretty dark out there at night, so if a motorcyclist was just passing by, it seems unlikely that they'd notice Eisuke lying that far back from the road. Plus, wasn't the person who called in the murder there in the early morning? Yeah, maybe the driver's right after all. Da-da-dun-dun. Check the taxi driver's trunk. Maybe there's blood. Blood. Remember when the world ended in 2012? Oh yeah, that was a time. Oh yeah. We put in failsafes and people worked to make them nothing burgers. I mean, if your company really did use dates as like last two digits, 98, 99, 00, then I'm sure like they worked at that. Like, but if you watch the movie freaking Office Space, like a freaking plot point of that movie is that their company was like, people were tasked to do that to prepare for the year 2000. But like anything important, like anything military, well actually I don't know, because I'm not in the military. Sprint, you might know. Like I would imagine they're using Linux. I would imagine they're using like Unix timestamps. I would imagine they didn't just store a year when like they need to know things about years before like 1900 something. Oh yeah. Oh, a Niv. Sure. No.
I mean, you're in high school, right?
Well, I'm actually in sort of a detective club. He said the thing! I'm in a Famicom Tante club. Oh, yeah! We like to investigate anything strange that happens in town. Why didn't I just tell him I'm a PI? Oh, well.
Hey, that sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, it's all fun and games. You didn't happen to see anything else the night before last, did you?
Nah, I don't think so. I suppose it's not what you're looking for, but I do have a story if you want to hear it.
Oh, good, a ghost story. Huh. Sure, why not? We're passing time. Let's hear it.
Well, you know how I told you that I got a call about a fare at the bus stop?
Egg. Did it toss? Did it not toss? Is it not connected? Hello? 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 It's connected. Oh.
When they said there was a young man out here waiting for me, I got nervous.
What?
See, you'd be surprised how often we get calls from...
Calls from who?
I don't know, like phantom calls. From another world. You show up and no one's there. It's creepy.
I think that's just a prank call, dude.
Ah! You were hanging out near where that boy was murdered, right? So yeah, if I had gotten the call to pick you up at night, I might have just faked being sick or something. I know it's kind of unprofessional. Huh. Anyway, thought you might want to know. Sorry if I wasted your time.
Yeah, you know, driver, I appreciate you forgot to turn on the meter, though. I'll gladly only pay $10 for this whole trip.
All right, let's get you where you're going.
Sure. No, but when I was in Kyoto, the taxis, the taxis were only like 600 yen, and it was a flat rate anywhere in Kyoto because they had a whole deal going on. So maybe that's the same kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to Ushio's house. You want to come? He's got Basilisk Quest 4, doesn't he? Oh, shit. Basilisk Quest 4. Yeah. You know, Dragon Quest 4 would be the newest game around now, wouldn't it be? Heck yeah, I'm in. Let's slay some basilisks. Wow, that must be young Ichiban Kasuga. Minami Daisan Junior High. That's where Eisuke was from. Whoa! Whoa, wait! Am I actually playing as Ayumi? No way! No way! Is this a first for the series? I don't remember a part where you play as Ayumi in Missing Air. Was there one in Girl Who Stands Behind? Haha, middle school boys are so energetic. First canonical? Oh, hell yeah. I'm here to talk to kids at Minami Daisan Junior High, where Eisuke Sasaki was a student. Yo, I'm actually really hyped for this. I was literally just talking about like, oh, I would wish there was like a spin-off or something where you play as Ayumi. Wait up! Huh? I'm coming too! Why are you leaving without me? What? Huh? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, hold on. So cute. Oh. Now hold on. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no. Now I know what it feels. Now I know what it feels like to be catcalled. Excuse me, miss. Can I help you? What can Minami Daisan Junior High do for you? Okay, you don't represent your whole school, dude. Oh, hello. Yeah, I wondered about the Stella View game. You do play as her in that one? Interesting. Chicken called. Oopa! Engage. Don't engage. Think. Shouldn't he go with his friends? No, I'm a distraction, apparently. Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah, look at that. Ayumi has her own notebook that's different from mine. An assistant detective at Utsugi Detective Agency, acquainted with the police officer that was in the lobby. Wait, why did Ayumi write that in her... Hey, wait a minute. Why did Ayumi write that in her notebook? Was that important to her? Eisuke Sasaki, his body was found at a pump station. I'm just checking real quick to see if anything is different from Adobo's notebook. Da 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 da, ba da 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 da, ba da da. Hika Hikari! How's it going, Hika? Welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for Hika Hikari? Danny Usagi, welcome on in. Hika, hand over your cheese. I don't have any cheese. What do you think I am? A KFC double down? There ain't no cheese between these chicken breasts, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I can't believe that actually worked out as a joke. I was just talking. Hika, how was Zenless Zone Zero? Did you get any good pulls? Hopefully you didn't pay any money. Or maybe you did, I won't judge. Oh, that reminds me, I need to start playing Zenless Zone Zero before the middle of this month. Because I'm gonna forget, and I have a code. Because there was an event in Santa Monica, so like my friend went there and got me a code for Zenless Zone Zero, and it's like this code expires September 20th or something. I'm like, oh, I need to use that. Did not get the rat lady. Still got a sexy ghost lady. Oh yeah, heck yeah. All I know is like people are going crazy over that big furry man and the maid girl, and I don't really know much else, honestly. Those are just the two sides I know about Zenless Zone Zero. from cultural osmosis and not having played the game. You know. Person in handcuffs. I don't know who that person is, but sure. Wow. Welcome on in. We're playing Famicom Detective Club. We just found out you get to play as the girl character in this game, who is normally like just going off on her own to investigate, but now she's like. So here's the scoop so far. There's a kid who was from middle school who was murdered in the middle of the night by a man who like a serial murderer who puts paper bags on people's faces. The Smiling Man. And it's weird because the victims get paper bags too, even though like, and it's just weird because it's similar to some cases from 18 years ago, but not exactly. So maybe it's a copycat, we don't know yet. So we're just trying to find out whatever we can. Investigating. Yeah, if you played Ace Attorney, it feels similar, but the difference is you actually have to like, you don't just get the next option automatically, you actually have to like pick and probe at what they say and pay attention. So let me just show you what it's all about. So welcome on in, hope you get cozy, and if you need to do post-stream stuff, I totally understand. Yeah. And if anybody doesn't know Hika Hikari, she plays a lot of gacha games on stream. She plays Zenless Zone Zero, plays Nikkei, plays anything you could possibly think of. Genshin, I think. Yeah. Kandariana's a smiling man. No, it can't be true. His child's the murderer. The taxi driver is his father. The original murderer. Hey, could be a generational thing. You never know.
Are you sure? Your friends left without you. Yeah, I'm okay. I should help people in need, right?
We are not going on a date with you, sir.
I mean, that's what my mom says. And all my teachers. Is that so? Well, thank you. Not that I'm in need, necessarily.
If y'all want to know, we're currently playing as Ayumi Tachibana from Tachibana Real Estate. No, from the Utsugi Detective Agency. And normally we're playing as Chris Adobo over here, the assistant detective. But we just got thrown a curveball, and it's really cool. It's really cool. She's so cute. Yeah, I'm so glad she's having a bigger role. She always had a big role, but now you have to actually get to see her in action. Heck yeah. I am curious. I do want to play the other games in the series now.
Okay, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Are you sure you're okay with it? Yeah, ask me anything.
Yep, different color notebook, but as I'm colorblind, I didn't want to say out loud what color I thought it was. I think it's yellow. But if it's not, then I just have egg on my face. So that's why I didn't mention it.
I'll never say no to a nice woman.
Or like a pretty woman.
That's what my dad always says anyway.
Alright, don't follow his lead. It is yellow, heck yeah.
Anyway, I'm only in my first year here, but I know a lot. Ask away. First year? Well, you seem like you got it figured out. Like I said, I never say no to a nice woman.
Sure. Alright, do you know anything about Ace K? You know your classmate who died? Was he your best friend? Did your best friend die? That's a terrible way to ask it, no.
Do you know about what happened to Eisuke Sasaki? Yeah, they told us at yesterday's morning assembly. I was shocked. He's actually dead, isn't he? Oh. Well, I heard he's a third year, and that's all I know. Sorry.
That tie is criminal. Hey, it's probably part of the uniform, you know?
It's okay. Thanks for talking to me.
Okay. We're just gonna inspire this kid to be the next detective, and he's gonna be the protagonist of the next Famicom Detective Club. Watch.
You're so cute, miss.
Okay.
Oh, come on, you're flattering me. No, you're super cute.
Alright, well, I don't think we're gonna get anything else useful from him. His friends went merrily on their way, even though something terrible has happened. Pretty much feels like a normal day around here. I wonder what the mood of the school is overall. Also, he's a creep, so he says he's a kid. He's just flustered by a pretty lady.
I'm sorry if this is hard to talk about. No, it's not that. It's just... I bit my tongue. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. So, what do you want to ask? Have you noticed anything different or concerning at school since the incident with Eisuke Sasaki?
Now hold on, we're using high school level words. I don't know if he knows what incident means. Oh, sorry.
Don't go out alone at night and stay away from the pump station.
So they are being told about the pump station.
That's what the principal told us. I think everyone is leaving early today as well. Also, I have a few friends who commute to school on the bus that stops near the pump station. They said they were going to start riding their bikes instead.
Wouldn't you still have to pass by there?
I can see why. Be careful when you leave today.
I wonder how far some kids have to commute to school in Japan. Like, what if you go to school in Tokyo, but you live out in, like, Yokohama or something?
I will.
I mean, you could take the train for, like, 40 minutes, but what if, like, you don't want to take the train every day? I guess they have student passes.
Huh? And then, let's see. It's my first year here, so I don't know much about the school. Sorry.
That's alright. I'm thinking, this kid seems like he's suddenly deflated. This is Tsurutake Municipal Minami Daisan Junior High School on the west side of Kofuku City. Okay, not so eager now, are you?
Hey, so... What? What's wrong? Huh? So I know I said I know a lot, but I don't actually know anything about Eisuke, or the school, really. My dad's always telling me not to lie, no matter who I'm talking to.
Oh, now he feels like he's let me down.
I'm sorry, miss. Hey, you're being honest now. I appreciate it. Also, I did try to think of everything that I could about Eisuke, but the more I thought about it, the more scared I got. I started thinking about how even kids my age can die.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, a kid his age should not have to think about mortality like that.
I started worrying that I might suddenly die, you know? It's so scary.
Oh, like little baby Miles Edgeworth from Ace Attorney. Oh no.
Oh dear. I'm really sorry that my questions brought up these kinds of feelings for you. No, it's not your fault.
What?
Dude, what's taking so long? Hurry up!
Yeah, you gotta play Dragon Quest.
Yeah, hurry up if you come to Ushio's. We ain't the only ones who know where he lives. Alright. First one there gets the first run ambassador's quest. Yeah!
Uh-huh. Wow.
Who's that lady anyway? She was cute. Totally, almost cute as Saori. No way, Saori's definitely cuter.
Yeah, how about think about people your own age, kids. Ayumi's just gonna be an actual adult over here. Look, Ayumi is for Adobo.
Bro, you got a crush on Saori. Big time, he's got it bad. Shut up, I'll fight you. Oh, junior high kids. I just can't relate.
Ayumi, you were in high school like 2 years ago.
Maybe there are some other kids I can talk to. Oh, some girls are approaching. They don't look like first-year students.
Get educated, chicken. Oh wow, they're going to school too. I think school's over though. Hammy, what's up? Welcome. Minecraft movie trailer. I haven't seen it. I have heard not good things. I've seen screenshots. I do not like the sheep. I do not like what the sheep looks like. And I've also heard that Jack Black is Steve, and all they did was put a Steve shirt on him and said he was Steve. So, you know, I don't think I'm gonna watch that movie, but it's gonna be interesting what happens with it. What if it comes out and it's like the best movie ever, though? Oh, jeez.
I should talk to them. Can we talk for a minute? My name's Ayumi, and I'm an assistant at the Utsuki Detective Agency.
I don't know how I'm gonna come up with like three girl voices. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to make do.
You're a detective? This must be about Eisuke.
Oh, good. I gave the quiet student the whispering voice. It all works out.
That's right. I'm working on his case. If you don't mind, I have a few questions. Wow, like you're interrogating me or something? Sure, I'll tell you everything I know. Yeah, I hope this is okay.
Bum 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 bum.
My friend and I were classmates with Eisuke.
So you're both third years, huh? Shouldn't you have like a pin that shows like the number 3 or something? Oh, if they were in the same class, they might have some promising information. Is the Minecraft movie live action or animated? That's a good question. It's kind of both. It's live action with like real people like Jack Black, who is just straight up Jack Black. but also like everything else is so obviously CGI on purpose, obviously, because it's Minecraft and everything has to be a block. But yeah, I kind of feel like they should have just gone with straight up assets from the game, because they made like realistic cube sheep with like realistic wool and realistic face, but it's a cube and it's still cartoony. It's not. I don't even want to think about it. I haven't watched it, so yeah. And if is WB's making it, that's it. It's there's no hope. There's no hope. We know how WB has been being absolute ass to its IPs lately. Impossible. Here's sorry Minecraft story mode for judging. Too late. This is what you get now. But let's see. Let's see if these girls watched the Minecraft trailer.
They announced that he died at the morning assembly yesterday. I couldn't believe my ears.
About Eisuke.
Can I ask what kind of person Eisuke was? Yeah, he was always really positive, and he had lots of friends, both boys and girls.
So he was popular.
He got good grades. He was kind.
Did you have a crush on him?
I just can't believe what happened. I'm so sorry to ask questions. Oh, I'm so sorry to ask questions about this. I'm sure it was painful to think about. No, it's okay. I'm the class representative. I should be able to handle it.
Oh wow, we're getting good information then. Oh my goodness. About the school?
Everyone in his class is still talking about it a lot. We're all in shock. I guess the kids in the younger grades might not be as affected. I mean, it varies from kid to kid. Right?
Oh no. Quiet student's not saying much. Oh no, was she close to him?
Come on, don't be sad. I know it's hard right now.
Oh no, this isn't good. Dang, these girls though. What's up, Mins? These girls are mourning their dead classmate. Hello, welcome on in. So if you're gonna ask why the long face, that's why.
Anyway, I can tell from the moment I saw you that you were special, miss. I mean, being a detective is so cool. Oh, you think so? You agree, don't you? Yeah, I guess.
You know anything else about Eisuke?
So Eisuke was a bright, studious, and kind boy. Yeah, he was. Everyone liked him. Did you notice anything different or unusual about his behavior recently? Nothing in particular. He was acting normally, right? Yeah, he was. Business as usual.
But there had to be a reason he was sneaking out at night. Like, did he like need money? Was he like doing some illegal drugs or something? He's like dealing them or something? Like this game is rated M, which is a first for Nintendo. At least they're like internally developed games. And people have said like swears and stuff. I wonder if there's like gonna be like an actual like drug plot or something, like the Yakuza. What if he's involved with the Yakuza? Like what if they're actually going that like mature with the plot and themes of this game? Like we will never know until we actually play it. But I'm like, man, there has to be a good reason this game is rated M.
Can you think of anyone who was particularly close with Eisuke? I mean, he got along with everyone. He treated everyone like an equal. I wonder who it could be.
Who what could be?
Who could it be? I'll tell you everything.
Wow. About the school?
I think this is just a normal school, nothing special.
Oh, you're telling me it wasn't built on the site of an explosion 10 years ago where it released like shadows into the world? No, it's not Tatsumi Port Island.
Come to think of it. What? Do you remember something else? Yeah, I'm thinking of Megumi from the class next door. Oh! Eisuke's good friend, right? They go back.
Oh, good friend, you say. Oh no, she's definitely not gonna take it well.
Miss, I bet you know something. Talk to Megumi Morimoto.
Okay, who's that? Where do we find her?
What's Megumi like? Well, we're both class representatives, but for different classes, so I don't know her well. But she seems nice. Right? Yeah.
Well, she's not here. Cool. Okay, how do I find her?
I don't know much about her, but she seems nice.
Can I call? Can I think? I think the girl on the left must be the more talkative. I would imagine. I love to hear what the girl on the right has to say as well. Ah. Yeah, it sounds like something's on her mind.
How about you? Do you have anything you'd like to share? Me? We're here to help, Miss Detective. Come on, think. You should just go talk to Megumi yourself. Phew, I'm as sharp as a tack today.
Okay, but what about the girl here? Okay, hold on. You're deflecting. She looks a little nervous. Is she always this quiet, or does she know something? No, I don't think we're gonna be able to talk to her right now. Okay, fine. Okay, but how do I do that? Okay, but how do I move? How do I go? This kid's in high spirits. This is school. Yeah, I would love to go talk to Megumi. I just don't know.
Where is Megumi anyway?
Talk to her. I would love to. Where is she?
I guess this is where the class representative comes in. What I mean is, I'll go get her, miss.
See, that would have been nice. Hey, okay, hold on. Okay, I think now we get a chance to talk to the quiet girl.
Oh, hold on. She sure is energetic, huh? Yeah, sometimes a bit too energetic. I worry. But we have lots of fun together, so... Would it be alright if I ask you a few more questions? Okay.
Oh, we talking behind her back now, huh? Apparently. Little animations. Yeah, it is pretty detailed. Like, I keep like, is this the meta for visual novel these days? I haven't really played a modern visual novel, you know, besides Ace Attorney, but that doesn't really count. I haven't played like a modern visual novel. I don't know if they all have like live 2D animation now, if they're all this detailed, but I hope they are.
Isuke was just like everyone says. Outgoing, friendly, he could light up any room on his own.
Oh, she's doing the finger touchy. She's doing the finger touchy. I think she likes him. Well, too late now.
When I think about the fact that he'll never sit in class with us again, it's just so sad.
Oh. They usually have animations, not those visual novels.
The teachers are also definitely in shock. I don't know Megumi that well.
Anything more about Eisuke? I guess not. I hope there's something from her. Well, I don't know what else to ask. Anything else? Yeah, this is, she looks a little nervous. Chotto. Chotto mate.
先生
I don't think Megumi was at the morning assembly.
Hey, is Megumi okay? Hey, if Megumi's not at school today.
Oh, what? Huh?
Was she at school at all today?
Is it okay to say?
Tell me everything.
これははい
If you don't help us find out what's going on here, more kids might die. We have to know.
実は私
Actually,
佐々木くん
I heard a rumor about one of Eisuke's friends.
噂
What kind of rumor?
はい
Well, I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. I just thought I'd keep it quiet.
お姉さんの
But if it helps you
役に立つなら
somehow,
ぜひ聞かせて
yes, any
ちょう
info
だい
you have could be helpful. I'd love to hear it.
はい
Okay, so it's about a boy who was good friends with Eisuke.
Uh-oh.
いやー
No!
お待たせしました
I'm sorry, talkative student. You can spend a little bit more time waiting. A little bit more time searching. Episode, I guess. It can't come soon enough, but also I would like it to wait a minute. Because I am not ready to play it. I'm still playing Famicom Detective Club. Belle, thanks for the toss. Hope you're doing well.
お姉さんすみません
I got bad news. Megumi isn't here today. Sorry, miss.
そうなのね
I see. Well, thanks for going out of your way to look for her.
ありがとう
Oh, no. Oh, no. Megumi's cooked, y'all.
森本さんなら
If anyone knows anything, it would be her.
ところで
What are you talking about while I was gone?
あの
Oh, just a rumor about Eisuke's friend.
朝
A rumor? Oh! Oh!
ちょっと声を
Not so loud.
What's the rumor?
確かにあの噂話
Yeah, the rumor seems super important. You never disappoint.
さすが
Nice work.
Huh? Okay, but what's the rumor? Stop keeping me in freaking suspense.
It's probably not a big deal. Are you kidding? If I were a detective, I'd definitely want to hear the rumor.
So tell me. Tell me. Megumi's really cute. Okay, cool. That's not important.
お友達のね
His friend. Yes, that's right.
お友達のね
Okay. Okay.
あが
Okay, but what's the rumor?
超重要な情報って何
I
な
have
の
to ask, can you share the super important rumor with me? Yeah, aren't you supposed to be the detective?
Yes, and we get information by interrogating people.
聞く前から推理も
Tell me why.
何のことか分かってるんじゃな
You
い
should
で
be
す
able to figure it
か
out without me even saying anything, right?
Wait, you're talking about that?
うーんあ
Wait,
あの
you're talking about that thing?
えわかるんですか
How could you know? There's no way.
I'm a detective, right?
実は
So here's the scoop.
と一番
Eisuke was friends with a boy named Kenji.
Oh, were they dating? That was the secret. That was the secret.
森本さんを取り合っているらしい
Oh,
という
But they
噂
both
が
kind of had a crush on Megumi. At least that was the rumor.
it's a love triangle. So clearly Eisuke liked Megumi, Megumi liked the boy that the Kenji, and then Kenji liked Eisuke, right? That's how a triangle works. They have to have three sides. So if you want a love triangle, it has to be triangular.
Oh? I think you mean Kohei, not Kenji.
Who the hell's Kenji?
Kohei? Wait, do I have it wrong? Yeah, I always get Kenji and Kohei confused. Anyway, those two do look alike. But I can confirm that his name is Kohei Takiguchi. I see. Thank you very much. Oh no, it's almost time for cram school. Oh, you're right.
Yaba.
Oh, good luck with the investigation, Mr. Detective. Solve it for Eisuke. Thank you. I'll do my best. I appreciate you taking the time to meet with me. That'd be good help. Good luck.
おいお前たち、昨日
Who the hell? Is that a teacher? Is that a teacher? Love tetrahedron.
Hey kids, be extra careful on the way home, okay? Don't go anywhere near the pump station, or the principal's orders. Even though someone will have to go near it at some point, we do need the pump station, I suppose.
Yeah, but you know, leave it to the adults.
Yeah, Masachi. See you later, Masachi.
Bye bye.
バサッチ
They have nicknames for the teachers now.
Glad you kids are well. Anyhow, nothing to be afraid of if we play it safe, right?
はい福山先生さようなら
Okay, of course, Mr. Fukuyama. See you.
How wonderful of you to use my real name. See you all tomorrow.
福山
Fukuyama.
それ
And
に
his voice is so
この声
familiar. You know, his voice actor does seem familiar, but I don't know if I recognize it. Is he the murderer? Is he wearing a turtleneck? I mean, maybe. I mean, it's true. The pictures of the smiling man has a turtleneck. Tachibana.
もしかして福山先輩ですか
What?
薙刀部の
Wait, how do I know this person?
By any chance, are you the Fukuyama I know from Naginata Club?
That's me. Oh, I can't believe you remember me from junior high. How fun.
I'm sorry, is this person 19? Or maybe they're like 21 or something? They're like only 3 years older than Ayumi? What? Dude, don't scare me like that! Jump scare! Holy shit! I knew it was you! Tachibana! You are Tachibana, right? Ayumi Tachibana? I would have never imagined! Jesus Christ! He ran right up to me. Tachibana? From Tachibana Real Estate? That's right. That's right. I got this plot of land over in Kabukicho that you might want to have. Just be careful. Be careful. When your name's on the deed, some people might come to ask for it. Yes. That's why it's rated M. He's too close to the camera. A Naginata is a weapon Whitebeard has in One Piece. Yeah. Those are the. Yeah, I can't describe. It's like a long kind of stick kind of thing. So I need a picture of a Naginata now. Naginata. Yeah, it's like a long stick with a blade at the end. Yeah, that's what a Naginata. Well, sometimes apparently they're not long. Well, I'm seeing from these pictures, but usually they are. Yeah. I'm looking at a picture of a Naginata from a collectible website. Yeah, one of these. Step. Step, step. Step, 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 step. Be badass if your school had a Naginata club. But I guess it'll be like kendo, where you just practice with a stick. It's been way too long, right? Good old Tachibana.
福山先輩
It's not a spear, not a sword. Yeah, it's like somewhere in between.
詰めて話すところ
Well,
は
he sure hasn't changed. Still gets way too close when he's talking to you.
So, what are you doing here anyway?
はい
Well, I'm actually an assistant detective.
Is that right? Tachibana the crime solver? That's great. Do they let you carry a Naginata or?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Can you step back one step, please?
先輩
You are
たち
still
どうして
very
ここに
close. You were still very close to the camera. It is unsettling me.
Wait, what are you doing here?
I'm actually a teacher now. I've just been assigned to this school.
When did you get your teaching credential?
そうだったん
Aren't
です
you just
ね
like 21? Then again, I had like a college professor who was barely like 20 something. Like not even like Drewby who's like 29, but I'm like this college professor was like 24 or something. Like what the hell? Yeah, you know, he was one of those teachers, one of those professors on those Rate My Professor websites that's always like, yeah, take his class because he's hot. I'm like, okay, is he a good teacher though? He was actually a really good teacher though. Like, no wonder he was a professor at such a young age. He knew his shit. I think he was the professor I had for Matrix. Was it called linear algebra? I was like Matrix math. What do you call that? Linear algebra.
You must be here investigating the Eisuke Sasaki murder, right? Let me help you.
Okay, can you answer my questions, please?
I'm so sorry to hear about Eisuke.
It's just such a tragedy. A junior high kid losing his life so young? It's beyond sad. I'd like to tell the killer that I hate him straight to his face, and I want Eisuke back. I think everyone here at Minami Daisan Junior High School feels about the same. Hopefully the kids you were just talking to helped with the investigation some.
They did. They gave me lots of info.
They're so brave to be dealing with the trauma and still be able to help a detective.
They were doing all right, though. One thing they emphasized was how popular Eisuke was with everyone.
Huh.
I also heard about some of his good friends.
I see. Like Megumi Morimoto. Oh.
Huh? And also Kohei Takiguchi.
I see. Can I ask you a few questions about them? Yes, of course, of course. Ask me anything. Great. Thanks, Fukuyama.
I want to see if he has an entry now. Yeah, Tsubasa Fukuyama. Yeah, he's only 23 years old. Nicknamed Basachi. Tsubasa? I guess Basachi. Yeah, you know, like Nanami is a nickname of Nanamin. You gotta add like a little suffix to their name. Ayumi Senpai back when they were in Naginata Club in junior high. Does anybody happen to know, off the top of their head, how many years is Japanese junior high? Because I remember, like, oh yeah, high school is only 3 years. Is junior high, like, more years? I forgot the answer to that question, though. 3 years. Okay. Yeah. So then junior high is, like, 1 year longer for high school to be 1 year shorter. So it just, it evens out. It evens out then. 7th, 8th, 9th grade. Okay, so it is the same amount of years. It's just you're at one school. If anything, that I feel like that makes more sense. Because like it was always so weird to me that you're at elementary school for like 6 years, and then you're at a junior high for only 2 years. Like that's so little. Like that's so little of your life. It's like, how are you ever gonna make friends that are like any more than 1 year off from you? You know. And then it's just like, and then you're in high school for 4 years. Like, why not have like I'm sure there are places like this that have like middle school and high school combined. Or there are probably places, like, if they just had 3 and 3, then it'd be even at least. Yeah, middle is junior. We use the term interchangeably in the US. Tachibana. Let's ask about Megumi.
Do you know a student named Megumi Morimoto?
Megumi Morimoto? Is that what you said? There hasn't been a student by that name for 10 years! Ooh! Ghost story.
Yeah, some of the kids said that she was good friends with Eisuke.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, well, what? Why do you seem so surprised? So, yes, Megumi is a student in my class, and she's our class representative.
Did he struggle with her name there?
Come to think of it, she's absent today. I'm sure this has all been traumatizing for her. Yes, I'm sure that's it. I can't imagine. Oh, I think I just got him worried too. Yeah, I'm worried too. This whole thing with Eisuke must have traumatized her. Yes, that's definitely what's going on. About Kohei?
Do you know a student named Kohei?
Kohei? Oh, Kohei Takiguchi? Yes, he's in my class.
I heard he was also good friends with Eisuke.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Kohei's a very quiet, serious student. He must be heartbroken. I'm sure he could use some emotional support right now. I didn't realize he was good friends with Eisuke.
I guess it would be hard to tell if you're just like a teacher. I would trust the kids on this one. I would trust the students that are like, oh yeah, they were totally gonna date each other. Yeah. America, a lot of places are 1st through 8th. Yeah. Yeah, I actually went to a junior high that was 6th through 8th. And I did go to that junior high for 6th grade. So I was at that middle school for 3 years, so it didn't feel too short. But like, it was optional. It was optional to go to my middle school for only 2 years. Like, I could have stayed at my elementary school for 6th grade, but instead I went to the junior high. It was interesting how that worked out. It just made more sense to me. Like, why be at a school for only 2 years? In Japan, you can go to specialized high schools for like specific jobs. Interesting. Piloting? You can go to a high school for flying planes? Oh, that's cool. Is that why like Pilot Wings is all about like taking pilot lessons? Da, 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 da. Becoming a trend in some schools in Japan. Ace Attorney High School for Law. I thought that was just like a fictional thing. Like, I thought it was just like, haha, the law is so important in this universe that we have a school just for law. Well, I mean, that's law school, but like a high school for law. But it's interesting that that's an actual thing then. That's cool. This whole incident has made me realize that I'm helpless to protect these kids, even as a teacher. Look, man, just come to America. They'll feel even more helpless. I didn't realize that he was good friends with Ace-K. Anything about Ace-K himself? Sorry, Tachibana. Huh? I know I said you could ask me anything, but I don't really know anything about the case. I'm afraid I might not be of much help. Besides, I wasn't Ace-K's homeroom teacher, so I didn't actually know him very well. Even though Ace-K wasn't in my class, he was one of our precious, irreplaceable students. So please, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you solve the case. The kids do a lot of learning here, that's for sure. I mean, it is a school. You went to a weird art school for 11th and 12th grade? It was amazing? Wow. Do you think it, did it help you become a better artist? I'm hoping so. By the time they leave, they hopefully understand what it takes to be an upstanding citizen in the world. Of course, the other thing about school. We teachers learn a lot from our students. My students are always reminding me about what's important in life. Everyone grows at school, you see. That's how I spend my days, Tachibana. So, Tachibana. Yes? I'm just a helpless teacher who can't even protect my students. But if I had the opportunity to save one of them from something tragic like what happened to Ace-K, I'd gladly give my own life. Okay, now I'm a little suspicious, like he's laying it on thick. Like, I get it, you're a teacher. I get that you care about the students. But like, you don't have to wax so poetic about it, man. I don't know, I'm starting to suspect. Maybe his turtleneck is the smiling face turtleneck. Alright, there's an ad happening in 5 seconds. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. If you don't have a sub, please understand, but we can have a little talk break again. Alright, be right back. Welcome back, y'all. We had a nice little chat about career paths during the ad break, but we were just talking about Fukuyama over here. Like, I get it. He's a teacher. He's upset that one of his students is like just gone forever. And I get it. Like, if he was sad, if he was like upset in a slightly different way, I wouldn't even think anything of it. But it's the way that he's saying, like, oh, I forgot it. There's like a chat log or something. I accidentally skipped everything. Great. Cool. Now I really need a chat log. There we go. It's the X button, y'all. Okay. I'm just a helpless teacher who can't even protect my students. If I had the opportunity to save one of them from something tragic, which like what happened to Ace-K, I'd gladly give my own life. His heart's in the right place. I like to think being a teacher is a good fit for him. That's starting to make me suspicious a little bit that he may be the smiling man. I don't know. Like, would he even know? Like, 18 years ago. Like, he is what, 23? He's 23 years old, so 18 years ago he would have only been 5. So he's old enough to have been aware of the Smiling Man murders. But maybe, like, he got some details fuzzy. He was just a kid back then. I'm putting him on the suspect list just provisionally.
So Fukuyama became a teacher. It makes sense. He seems dedicated and enthusiastic about it.
Sprint's hoping your new USB cable will make your controller not disconnect. What kind of controller do you have, Sprint? Is it a DualShock 4? DualShock 4's micro USB is like notorious. Like micro USB in general is like notorious for like disconnecting all the time. I never connect my controllers by USB if they're micro. 8-bit though? Oh, okay. That's odd. Yeah, that's USB-C. I'm surprised it's disconnecting. Huh. Nintendo was first with USB-C, that's true. There's pros and cons to that. The con is that Nintendo's standard for USB-C is like slightly off from like what is now standard. So I remember there was a whole thing about like third-party Switch docks frying your Switch. And that was a real problem because the Switch does not technically use proper standards for power charging. So if you use a charger that is proper standards, it might not actually behave correctly. So I'm just really careful how I charge my Switch. Either use the official adapter all the time, or like use something that's very low power, so it's probably not gonna fry the chip. But I'm really happy that Nintendo actually was early to that, compared to all the other console makers.
Still, I can't help but wonder about his reaction when I brought up Megumi Morimoto.
What is it about Megumi that was so surprising to you? Megumi Morimoto is... Oh no! I'm sorry, Tachibana. We have a staff meeting right now, and I'm running late. I should go.
It's okay. Thank you for all your help, Fukuyama.
It's the least I could do. I wish I could help more.
Well, the information you've provided has been helpful. But this investigation is only getting started, and I'm going to be seeing it through. So I'm hoping you'll continue to cooperate with the investigation and help us solve the case quickly. Can I count on your continued support?
Yes, of course. Tachibana, I'm happy to help.
That's great. Thank you.
See you later, Tachibana. First party's expansive, and this is 8-bit Dota computer. Oh no, your dog chewed on the cable, that's why it's disconnecting. Yeah, no, Sprint, you should be fine with any USB to USB-C. Like, it doesn't... honestly, like, go find like an Anchor cable or like a JSOX cable. Like, those are some of the brands I really trust for cables these days. Hold on, there's a cable I have right here. What's this called? What? Wait, what is this? What brand is this? There's some cables on Amazon that are like questionable, and there are some that are like, I will trust these with my life. I cannot read what this brand is. It looks like it says ETGUUDS? Or is this upside down? I have no idea. Whatever that brand is, I trust it. I'm using it to charge my phone right now. Well, now what do I do? Will not accept anyone calling her a bad dog. She was a puppy. Wow, you've been using a cable that long? But when Nira was a puppy, Nira's like a 2-time mama now. What the heck? Or it's like 3 times by now. 3 pregnancies at least. A cheap 3-pack off Amazon. Yeah, Nira is a good girl. I won't let anybody say otherwise. Your dog pulled your glasses apart while you were asleep when he was a puppy. Yeah, they're just curious, you know? Like human babies do the same thing. After talking to some of the kids, I wonder if that's what I was like as a junior high student. It seems like Fukuyama's struggling to cope with what happened, but I'm sure he'll be okay. I should probably head back to the office soon. If anybody doesn't mind, I'm doing the thoughts in my own voice. Just to, you know, help myself. I wonder if Chris is there yet. Ayumi, yeah, Ayumi was... I was wondering, because Ayumi was young in The Girl Who Stands Behind, but I don't know how young. 15, huh? That's around junior high. Back to the agency. Alright, well, we done the best we could. Ah! The fuck, man? Stop! Stop! Ah! Ah! My heart can't handle this. Jesus Christ. Don't surprise me like that. That's why it's rated M. Someone clip that. Someone clip that, please. I'm gonna press the clip that button. Can I just paste this here? Will it immediately be a clip? Wow. Hi. Hello, Fukuyama. How you doing? Did you finish your meeting already? Huh? Hey, Tachibana, I should get your contact info. If I hear anything for the students, I can share it with you. What happened to that staff meeting? I'll let you know the moment I have any news. Or would that be a bother? No, not at all. Here's my cell phone number. Thank you, Tachibana. And here's my number, just in case. Oh, they exchanged numbers. Run away, girl, run away. I'll never forget the person who did this. I know you won't. I vow to help in any way I can. Yep. I hear you. I absolutely hear you. Yep. Stop at no lengths. Yes, I hear you. Then I'll see you again soon. I'll keep my promise, Tachibana. Yes, of course. I'm counting on you. Hey, be careful on your way home! Yeah, you don't want anyone to run up right at you. Sprint must now leave for no good reason. Thank you, Sprint. Thank you for the bits. Wow. Jesus Cristo, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Was I always wearing this cool jacket? I thought I wore like a shirt. Hello, I'm back. Tadaima. Oh, I see. This is their like casual wear. Oh, I like your little like shirt thing here with the buttons. That's a cool style. I wonder if there's a name for that kind of shirt. Welcome back, Chris. I just got back too.
Good to see you both. How did it go? What information were you able to uncover?
Well, I found out that the police withheld the info about the paper bags 18 years ago to avoid provoking the public.
So they were worried about a copycat killer. I can see how that would have muddied the investigation.
I also learned about a missing person who knew the first victim. They found a lot of blood in his apartment.
Interesting. Seems a likely suspect, but also possible they were involved in some unrelated trouble.
Oh wow. Well, no, I already had scenes where I was seeing myself. And last but not least, when I was investigating the crime scene, I spoke with a witness, the cab driver who brought me here, who saw a motorcycle parked near the scene of the crime.
A motorcycle, eh?
Motorbike. I just wanted to see her. Were you aware that a young boy also went missing around the time of the killings 18 years ago?
Yes, it was Makoto Kuze, Detective Kuze's brother.
And you didn't think to tell me this? Okay, I'm glad you already knew about that wrinkle.
I was actually working with the police at the time as well.
How old is Itsugi?
Inspector Kamada was overwhelmed with the serial murders, so he asked me to help with the missing person case. Of course, there was some speculation that the two were related.
I see.
Tsugi's 40, so 18 years ago he would have been 22. So he's working with the police at that young age, just like me. Wow. The story goes that he went looking for his sister, Junko, who hadn't come home. He was never seen again.
What? Wait, so what happened to Junko? I mean, Detective Kuze.
She came back alone, but she looked pretty shaken up to me.
Shaken up, you say? It's so funny how I see the notebook updated thing in the top right constantly. If this was Phoenix Wright, if this was Ace Attorney, it would just be updated in the court record.
I was curious and went back to visit Junko again some other day. But that time, well, she didn't say a word. After that, she refused to even see me when I visited. Believe it or not, yesterday was the first time I've seen her since then. 18 years, my god. Blade Master, what's up? Welcome to the mystery. I'm afraid that's all there is to that story. Now let's hear what Ayumi found. Ayumi, please go ahead.
Sure. Well, I went to investigate Minami Daisan Junior High School, Eisuke School. I asked around, and it sounds like Eisuke was bright, popular, and got good grades. Of course, the students were shocked by his death. They said nothing unusual had been going on. Also, speaking of Eisuke, he seems to have been especially close with students Megumi Morimoto and Kohi Takiguchi. I spoke to Fukuyama, both students' homeroom teacher, as well. Fukuyama was actually my senpai back when I was in the Naginata Club in junior high.
Oh, really?
Eisuke's in a different class, but Fukuyama still promised to help the investigation.
That's great, Ayumi.
Thanks. It was a pleasant surprise.
Well, I'd like to hear you both review the evidence you've gathered today. I like how he just sits there. Oh my god, is that... Is Ayumi using a laptop from the early 90s, late 80s? Look at that thing! It could just be an electronic typewriter. Like, those existed back then. I actually own an electronic typewriter. I've told this story on stream before, but like in the 90s, I think like before my dad realized that like computers were the future, he actually bought an electronic typewriter because like he still thought that's what documents were going to be written on like in the future. Like, it's a really fancy, I used to play with it as a kid and just like type random shit, but like it was really fancy, and it actually still used ink, but it was also electronic. I don't remember much about it. I wonder if we still even have it. But it's just like my dad thought like, oh yeah, when Chris goes to college, he can use it, like, because that was when he went to college back in the day. Like, you'd have to provide your own like typewriter to like basically like be your own personal note-taking laptop, because that's what you had to do back then. But no, you know, it just sat in storage in like, it sat in the corner of our den for like decades, and I never took it to college because of course I had a laptop by then. Yeah, you know, you just don't realize how fast technology moves. The kind of PC John Connor used to steal arcade from ATMs. Yeah, Terminator 2. The chonky ass laptop. I'm sorry, as a tech person, this is just like hilarious to me. Are you winning? I'm trying, Haru. I'm trying, but we're still detectiving. And Niv's talking to us again. Sup, Blade? Oh my god. Blade knows. I'm sorry, you've been chosen by a Niv, Blade. And I hope you have a good dinner, too. Old school Japanese PCs. More just an AIO. I mean, like, as long as you can take it somewhere and then set it up, like, that's still portable. Sure, you can't really use it on your lap, but honestly, have you ever really used a laptop on your lap for a long period of time? Like, those things get so hot and they burn your legs. Like, I don't like doing that. The funniest thing is when I had a Microsoft Surface and they had that little stand and the keyboard that flips out and it's really just the cover. That was actually one of the nicest computers to ever use on my lap, because the computer part wasn't on my legs. So it was nice and cool. It was a little bouncy to type on, but it was comfortable. I still had to keep my legs perfectly still because the kickstand was the only thing stopping my computer from falling off. But it was comfortable. Called in notebooks because of that for years. It makes sense. It makes sense. No Bakaru? We might switch to Bakaru soon. I'm thinking if we finish this... we're gonna finish this day. We're probably gonna get to the next chapter. And then we can switch to Bakaru for a little bit. Because I do want to play it today. And if we don't... if I don't get my copy of the game for Famicom Detective Club tomorrow, then I might have to delay further. So
The plan is, if my copy of the game doesn't come tomorrow, then I'm going to just I'm gonna finish up the demo and then play Bakaru for the rest of the week until episode I guess comes out, because I really don't have any other option. Anyway, we're reviewing evidence. Your insights will be of great value to the overall investigation. As I was saying, I like how Utsugi is just kind of like gendoing over there, just watching us. Review! I'm gonna save real quick. Remember when you use your laptop outside the library after they close, usually when you need to finish a few things or a few episodes of anime after going home. Man, I went to school during the netbook days when everyone's like, look at this really cheap, really weak laptop. You'll get through your class because the battery life's so good, except that it's really small and slow. I should like see if I remember my netbook password, because I'm sure it'd be useful as like a server or something. Chromebooks! How will I do this time? Why don't I start with the serial killings 18 years ago? I uncovered some info about Detective Kuze's brother, Makoto Kuze. We can't be sure if he had anything. He was the one who killed those girls? Hell no! Don't do that! Don't accuse him of murder when he's missing! And he wasn't a victim because he didn't die. We don't know if he had anything to do with the killings, but it is suspicious that it happened around the same time. 1 out of 2? Well, I don't know. I didn't think we were still counting. We can't be as sure if we had anything to do with the killings. I'm still gonna maintain I was technically right about one of them, because Utsugi told me they were real cases before he told me they were urban legends. Sounds right to me. Yes, but unfortunately, that's not saying much. And we know even less. It is true that the murder stopped after Makoto disappeared. I am curious about that. Huh. Next, here's what we know about the ties between ACA's case and the killings from 18 years ago. The killer is active again? We don't know. The killer is a copycat. He's following the footsteps. We don't know. We can't be sure if there's any connection. I mean, there's a thematic connection, but again, we don't have evidence that actually definitively connects it. We can't be sure if there's any connection between this murder and the ones from 18 years ago. That's right. Without evidence, we can't point to any kind of connection just yet. Like, I wouldn't say like there's no connection. I'd say like we can't be sure whether it's the same person or not. However, there is one thing that we can deduce. You had a refurbished Dell Inspiron for your high school years. You were allowed to use a laptop in high school? I wasn't. But around the time I graduated high school, my graduation present from my parents was a laptop that I could take to college, and it was one of the very first kind of, well, I don't want to say first because tablet PCs have existed, but it was a very early tablet PC before touchscreen devices really like took off. Like, if I could have had a Microsoft Surface when I went to school, I would have loved one. But instead, I had this like HP laptop where the screen swings around and rotates, and then you like close it inverted on itself. And then it had a pen that was like connected by a string. And I used that laptop. I used that laptop to draw and take notes in school, and it was very useful because I could actually take math notes, like calculus, by writing. Like, you're not gonna take calculus notes by typing on a computer. And there's programs that you can do it with, but like, there's no way if you're just learning. No way. You're suggesting that the killer was likely imitating? Hey? I actually have to enter these? Okay, these are too open-ended. Okay, but I'm sure there's like multiple acceptable answers, right? I'm gonna say imitating Emio. Yeah, that's right. I think we should consider it a valid hypothesis. Well, all in all, I'm impressed with your reasoning. I can't believe there's parts where you actually have to enter things. I should have just been like, the killer was imitating a clown? Well, all in all, I'm impressed with your reasoning. Hope I'm good at spelling. The killer stabbed him with a knife. That's right. But can you spell knife? There's no K. You only got 30 seconds. There's no K.
Way to get it, play it cool there, but don't count me out just yet. I can still solve the case.
Oyumi, it's not a competition, please. As we proceed with the investigation, I'd like you to take a look at the Kuze siblings, Chris. I have a feeling that Makoto Kuze's disappearance is relevant somehow. I'm hoping she's still not sensitive about that. It was 18 years ago. I need to ask questions. Understood. Alright, Adobo. Alright, Detective Adobo, you have to work up the courage to talk to a menacing lady. As for you, Ayumi, can you see if you can get more info from the folks at Minami Dasan Junior High?
I'm on it. What about you, Mr. Atsugi? Why don't you ever help us?
Oh, you know, I just like to sit here. I'm going to dig into the Emio legend a bit more. There's something about the smiling man I want to confirm. I may be occupied for quite a while. Sure thing. Why you gotta say it so menacingly like that? 4 to 5 without comedy, the purpose will miss. I'm still maintaining that I was technically right that one time. Mr. Atsugi marches to the beat of his own drum. So your old senpai is a teacher at the school, huh? It's great that you have the connection there.
Yeah, that's right. Fukuyama even came to watch our club after graduation.
Wow. Sounds like a good mentor. Or sounds like a guy who like scouts out young women to kill. You ever thought of that?
Totally. But boys weren't allowed to be a part of the Naginata club at his high school.
What? Oh, your senpai's a man? Oh my god! Oh, is that a problem? Is that a problem, Mr. Adobo? Is that why? She's just her senpai. Like, there's nothing between them, you know? Yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh, also we exchanged numbers so we can let me know if he learns anything useful.
MC's jelly. Oh. Great. Oh my god, his face. His face, that's Manoka pain right there. That's the new Manoka pain. I can feel it. I can see it. I can feel that the joy leave his body. The smirk of pain, like, yeah, that's nice. Wow. I need to take a picture. There you go. Robots, welcome on in. His face is you when the shake machine is down. Ice cream machine broke. Understandable. Have a nice day. Oops, another murder's about to happen. I'm happy if you're happy.
Is there something wrong? You suddenly got weird about this.
No, his face is that he found out that her senpai is now contacting her again, and he's a little jelly.
Yeah.
No, it's nothing.
Okay, if you say so.
Mierda! Wow. Chapter 3. The Language of Flowers. Ayumi do be adorable. Is this finally the game? Is this finally the game where the main character and Ayumi get together? I'm wondering. Okay, so context. For context, this game is a continuation of the actual canon Detective Club story, and the writer, one of the writers from the OG games, the scenario writer from the first game basically, is the one who wrote this game. So it could very well be that this is a story that's been in his head for like the decades since the original Famicom Detective Clubs, and he's just like now using this as the chance to like write the ending to his story. Isn't that crazy? Robots, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, all games are written by Sakamoto. Yeah, I saw on the wiki that like Sakamoto is like one of the writers for the first game. There are 3 people listed, but I'm assuming it's like Sakamoto is like the main writer. Like he was credited as the scenario writer. So that's basically like the actual game, like everything happening. And maybe like some other people like did the writing for like character writing or dialogue or like observations or clues or stuff like that. But as far as the story goes, it's Sakamoto. So, let's see, no idea I streamed. Yeah, no. I try not to. I try not to be too obvious about it when I'm in other people's streams. But if you don't know me, if you know me from other people's streams, I like to stream RPGs and visual novels, games where I can do the voice acting a little bit. But you did actually catch me as I was about to switch to another game for the night, because I am going to play Bakaru tonight. Just in case I don't get the game. Spoiler, I don't own this game yet. It's a demo. But the demo is the first 3 chapters, and I'm on chapter 3 now. So I want to make sure I have time to play this before the game comes. So yeah, this specific game was co-written by some lady, forgot their name. Okay. Yeah, anyway, it's a murder mystery. I don't want to go too into it right now because I am trying to wrap it up. But, oh boy, I do love me some murder mysteries. Oh man, when I was a kid, I used to read all those like Goosebumps stories that are about like mysteries specifically. And I love Ace Attorney. I enjoy Danganronpa. I don't know if I love it. I enjoy it though. So welcome on in. According to Mr. Utsugi's directions, the house where the Kuze siblings live should be around here. The Headless Ghost? Oh, I think I remember that one. It's so long ago though. I need to read it again. British murder mysteries? Isn't that just Sherlock Holmes? Both scenario writers in this game, Sakamoto and Miss Miyachi. You found the name, cool. Maybe I should ask for different directions. Yeah, I don't think we were given anything very specific. Hey, so when I went to Japan, like I didn't go to any small towns in the country, but when you like travel by bus or train anywhere from city to city, you will see a bunch of like small towns that are like this. It's just like a bunch of farms. Oh, look at the cabbage. A bunch of farms, a couple of houses, and probably like one school. Like one school in the entire town. And I'm like, imagine what it'd be like to grow up in a town like that. Like totally isolated from the city. Like I thought I grew up in a small town in the USA, which was also mostly farms, but at least it was still like a city. Like, you know, like with like a library and a hospital and like every like proper amenity and like multiple schools. This is like literally, it was just this. This was the entire town. And like you think it's just like a farming community, but it's actually a functional town because you saw like a market, you saw like a school, you saw like a fire station or something. Or like it was probably a combination fire police station, I don't know. Just barely big enough, but it's literally just a row of buildings by the side of a city. That's small town living. Yeah. I wonder if anybody's here. I don't know about that. Oh my goodness! All right. Let me just like wrap it up real quick though. I'm not ending because Drewby's here. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to escape or anything. But I will say I did intend to play 2 games tonight, and it is about a good time, I think, to switch it off. So thank you for everybody coming in on the Drewby raid. How's it going? Welcome on in, Cam, Drewby, Cam again. What is up? How's it going? Things are centralized, true though. You gotta have farming towns, right though? You still gotta have farms. Return, oh, the Drew. Thank you for a rating. How was the Bald Gate today, Drew? Do you think you're any closer to the end of that? Not for any particular reason, not that I'm hoping that you play Persona anytime soon. Yeah, if anybody doesn't know Drew, he's super cool. He loves RPGs as well. Nintendo games, he plays them all. Here's a raid from our great goofball. And he's gonna be playing a Persona game soon. Most likely Persona 3 Reload. At this point, there's not really any other choice. I wholeheartedly recommend it because it's like, you gotta play 3, 4, and 5 in that order, in my opinion. It only makes sense. So, yeah, hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing some great progress. Nice. Good progress today. That's good to hear. Yeah. Welcome on in to Cabbage. I would like to give you context, but I was actually about to wrap it up. There's a murder mystery happening on here, and you know, if you like murder mysteries, I honestly I honestly recommend playing this game about the smiling man. Serial murderer who puts paper bags on people's faces when he kills them. Apparently back after 18 years. There's some more to that than that. And if you saw the trailer for this game thinking like, oh, it's too scary, I don't want to play it, it's fine. It's a visual novel. It's not actually like a scary game. Like, it's just like, it's only scary for like when it's saying urban legends and depicting them. But in reality, it's just like realistically, it's about some dude in a mask trying to hide his shame of being a murder man. So, you know, if you played Ace Attorney, it's about the same as that. So, yeah. Welcome on in. We're about to switch on games, so thank you for being here. And thanks for the warm welcome. That too, if you need to do post-stream stuff, now's a good time. Go time's gonna head out, no problem. Can't wait for chapter 3? Exactly. Yeah, have a good night if you need to go. We're gonna take a quick break, since an ad break's about to start in 18 minutes anyway. And then we'll be back with Bakeru. Yeah! And if you don't know what that is, Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, basically. Alright, we'll be right back. If you're on the YouTube, thanks for coming on by. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. We'll see tomorrow whether I get the game physically or not. And if not, I might have to just play the demo some more and then play more Bakeru. We'll see. Alright, if you're going, have a good night. Bye-bye!